Which isn't unusual, but when you gotta travel day the next day,
yeah.
kind of gets it.
¿Qué tal si tu ropa podría permanecer fresca por varias semanas? Si es posible, esta toalla ya fue usada, pero todavía huele fresquita. Echa un stop o bus en la
Interesting.
lavadora
Is that
antes de poner tu ropa. Así disfrutarás tu
Benro?
ropa fresca por hasta
Yeah,
12
I
semanas.
thought that, so it raised all the way up. I thought this metal part was always,
It can.
oh, okay.
It can go all the way down.
Yours is pretty stable though, or is it? I know a lot of people said it's like wobbly for them, the metal part.
Yeah, like when you first get it, it's pretty stable, but then after a while, it gets loose.
Huh.
I still love it. Benro is all the tripods for my like big DSLR cameras and everything.
Okay.
But to be honest with you, like I've used other selfie stick tripod stands, like they're all kind of the same. Eventually, after a while, they tend to start moving left and right a little bit, have a little wiggle in it.
Yeah, I've got that Ulanzi one, so, which everybody's starting to get now. So
Yeah.
I got it when I first, like a year.
Ulanzi's good. It's priced well. That's why.
I've liked most of their stuff that I've got so far.
Yeah, a lot of people use their quick release, but I'm just not a fan of those still having to screw it, kind of. The Ulanzi one, yeah, like you pop it in, you still have to turn it. Like ours is just a clip. I mean, you just pull the clip over and it's done.
Do you mean the like what this usually? It's like that big.
Yeah. So you still have to turn it, like kind of lock it.
Huh.
You still have like a half turn still. Yeah, mine's just literally just a.
Yeah, I
the
like
trigger,
that.
close the trigger. Yeah.
I like the flip.
You have like the blue version of it, right? Yeah.
Fancy pants.
What up, Growly Bear? How's it going, bud? Hope all is well.
Yeah, I mainly just got those because I heard people talk about that some of the generic ones had a rattle to them.
Yeah.
Who knows what kind they were buying.
I think just as long as you lock the actual screw piece, it doesn't really give it that wiggle or that jiggle. I think just the other brands that don't have that lock are the ones that wiggle a lot. Because I have another, I have 4 of these quick releases.
Yeah.
Just one for like this, one for the backpack, the shoulder mount, and then one on the chest mount. But now I also have an extra one for the dash mount now.
You always have to buy the set, or can you buy the
Yeah, I have to buy the set. I can't just buy the bottom. So at home I have like 3 extra
Right.
top pieces. Yeah, I'm like, but I end up using one for a cell phone holder. So that's what I used when we went to Knott's Berry Farm. Like any of the rides that let me have an actual backpack on, that's what the chest mount was for the phone. I know Smet did the same thing too.
Yeah, especially when you're doing the Condor Blue, the 25 a pop, just to get another bottom piece.
Yeah, I mean mine's $18.
That's not too much.
Promoto or Promoto. It just adds up after a while, you know what I mean? 'Cause I think about it, I was like, dude, I have a little under $100 worth of quick releases. Like, what the fuck?
It was the same thing because I wanted, had, like you said, strap mount, selfie stick, vehicle. And I think there was some other reason I needed a 4th one. But yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
$100
like
for
borderline, you need at least 3. Selfie stick, backpack, and then, yeah, your car.
Yeah.
Or chest mount or whatever.
I don't remember what the 4th one was for. There was something I wanted to do with this.
Like, I'm already thinking about getting another one because for my road bike,
Oh, that's what I was going to get it for.
my phone mount has a GoPro attachment underneath it. So instead of having to just unscrew the GoPro, actually screw it in like how a normal GoPro gets screwed onto its mount, like, I was thinking about, I should probably just have a quick release on there too, and just so I can slide it on, yeah.
That's why I wanted a 4th one because I was wanting to do bike streams.
I mean, bike streams, it's still, to be honest, I think it's still better to have it up high.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, I think that's what Slip does too.
Yeah, that's what I did for all my streams. It's better up high. I used to do it with a chest mount for a little bit, but I don't like the arms being in the way.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. Like, I guess I thought the shoulder wouldn't work. Like, if you were kind of like moved it
You
over
just adjust it.
Well, but I was surprised, like with the probably the same for the GoPro, but like the angle's so wide, you really don't even.
Yeah. People can't even really tell. They think it's kind of in the center. I mean, the only way they can tell is they can kind of see the handlebars are like over a little bit, but most of the time, yeah, because of how wide the super view is on the GoPro,
Yeah.
it looks like it's almost center.
That's my thing. I felt like I'm like on the bike and felt like the view would be looking at the ground, and then I looked at the footage and I was like, looks level.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. I mean, like I said, it's just a little bit off to the side, but it's doable. And then you can still also just turn on the shoulder mount, you can just turn the ball a little bit and have the camera more this way, you know?
Yeah. Gotta get out there on the bike, get more active.
Did you see Rational bought a bike?
I saw that on
He bought like a little foldable
Instagram
bike. Yeah, or was it? I know he posted in Discord today.
Yeah. That's exciting.
Yeah, bought a foldable bike. Yeah,
You've been to a biking class.
Yeah. Because he saw that I was doing a bunch of biking streams. He's like, oh man, it'd be fun to do some biking. And I was like, when's the last time you rode a bike? He's like, oh, since I was a kid. I was like, dang. He's like, I'm gonna take classes to kind of like relearn. I was like, oh, that's cool. So he took like I think 2 or 3 classes off stream. And then yeah,
off stream. Should have been on stream. We tried to convince him.
And then he ended up buying a foldable bike, and he's gonna start doing biking streams again when it gets warmer.
I think you might have mentioned that in chat about like just adjusting the handlebars on mine, but I don't know. I still feel like it's maybe just a little too large.
No, not the handlebars. So the stem.
Okay.
So your handlebars are up here, right? There's a stem where it's connected to it. Wait, is it a road bike or is it a mountain bike?
It's a hybrid.
Oh.
So it's got mainly it just has the tires that have the flat in the center and then the studs on the side. So you can ride it on the path or off the path.
What I'm trying to figure out is like what kind of stem holds the handlebar. Because you can buy a shorter stem so it brings the handlebar more towards you.
I think the main problem is just like like I said, like I guess whatever the bar is, you know, on the top of the frame.
Yeah.
Like if I stand over that, it's like right there.
Do you know what size the bike is?
Large.
So large? How tall are you?
I usually say about 5'10".
Yeah, you're like right at the borderline of medium and a large. Because my height is like borderline small / medium. Like medium's a little bit like where you would be on your large right now. That's how medium is for me.
Yeah, the bad thing is when I bought it, I went to a bike shop. I don't know, maybe the guy just didn't care or something. Probably should have sold me a medium and not a large.
Yeah, a lot of bike shops, like unless they're like actual bikers themselves, they actually care, you know what I mean, about like the riding. They'll sit there and they'll have you sit on different bikes and kind of measure you out, you know what I mean? Because that's how it is if you go to an actual like cycling store, like a road bike store, like a high-end one. They'll put you on like multiple different bikes and set you up to like actually measure you and measure the bike out for you. So it's like the perfect fit for you.
I can still ride it, but it's you know, a little bit of a struggle to get on and off of it kind of thing. So.
Yeah, you just gotta lean it a little bit to the side because that's how it is for me when I used to ride medium road bikes. So like road bikes, they don't really do small, medium, large. They do it by centimeters. So like my perfect size is about like anywhere from 48 centimeters to 52 centimeters. Like I can ride a 53, but it's the same that you're saying. Is like when I'm off the bike, I have to lean it to the side so the bar is not like completely on my nuts.
Dragging on the bike.
Yeah. So my leader bike, the purple bike that I was riding before on streams, that was actually a size smaller than I normally do. That was a 48 centimeter one. Like I normally ride 49 to 51. But it felt great though. But then I had to buy a longer stem though, so the bars go out a little bit farther.
I figured that was kind of associated with it just being a large size bike. It's probably made for somebody that's more
longer arms, taller legs. Yeah. Like that's why like you have to like Tutorial's about to buy a bike, and then he sent me a picture of like what he was gonna get. Yeah, he sent me a picture of what he was gonna get, and I looked at the size and I was like, wait, how tall are you again, bro? Because I don't think he knew about the whole height and size. So then I was like, do the Google, bike size and height like chart, bike size chart, and it'll tell you exactly the breakdown of like how tall you are and like what centimeters or what size bike you should use. And he's like right on the borderline of medium and large.
He looks kind of taller.
He's like 6 foot. Yeah.
I guess I thought that's what I was doing by going to the bike shop. But like I said, it's got the one person that didn't care as much.
It's usually the high-end shops are the ones that'll like fully measure you out.
Man, this just wasn't like a cheap bike. It was still like, when I bought it 10 years ago, it was like 450 something. So it wasn't just like some,
Yeah, don't ask me how much my bikes were.
Oh yeah, I've heard. Like think I've heard the discussion.
Yeah, my leader bike, the one that I've been riding on stream, not the e-bike one, but the actual road, like the cycling one. After I was done building it was probably like 1,300. The one that I'm building right now, when I'm done, is probably gonna be like 3,500.
Is that like lightweight frame and everything?
Oh yeah, the purple one was only like 12.5 pounds. That's why, like, anytime like replacement was like, "Are you sure you want to carry your bike up these stairs with me?" I'm like, well, let's go, man. I'll run up these stairs right now.
It's like the backpack.
Yeah, like when replacement first saw that bike and he was like, "Wait." And he picked it up and he was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Yeah, bro."
It's like it's I don't know what you'd say. Yeah, it's just like
Well, that and then a lot of my parts are carbon fiber. Like my seat post is carbon fiber, my forks are carbon fiber. The frame's aluminum, it's not steel. Yeah, like steel's more solid and everything, but I just don't like the weight of steel.
well, especially if you're like riding it. See, mine would be more like going out on trails and stuff.
Yeah, if you're doing rough riding and stuff like that, you're definitely wanting to put a steel bike for sure.
That's why
Like
I
if you're
got
gonna
the-
jump it and everything, yeah, steel for sure. But road bike, I'd rather have carbon or aluminum. It's all about having it light.
Right. That's why I went with this one because it has in Arkansas we do have a lot of paths, but even then sometimes you'll have to go a little off road like dirt path or something. Yeah, I got that one. Like I said, it's flat in the center for like a road tire, but then it's still got the little studs or whatever on the outside.
The knobbies, yeah.
Yeah, so you can ride on paths and stuff. It's a nice bike.
Pero ni creas que con todo tu drama yo voy a acabar contigo.
I should start riding it, man.
Invisible para mí.
Bike streams are fun.
Yeah, I like to. Like I said, we got that Arkansas River Trail. I usually walk it there by the river, but you can ride that for like 20 miles.
Yeah. Now that it's daylight savings time here and the sun sets later,
Yep.
I'm probably gonna start riding again when we get back.
I should hopefully have be able to get out and do more streams now, maybe even during the week. It's just tough getting home at 5 or 6.
Yeah, the sun's already almost down already. Yeah.
And like in my area, there's just not a whole lot I can do.
Yeah, that was me before because I get off work at 4:30. As soon as I get home and even like grab my stream setup and step outside, like sun's down already. I'm like, great, looks like we're doing nothing. Yeah. I'm pretty full. I don't think I'm gonna finish this tonight, guys. Like I said, I ate a meal before I even picked them up.
You did really good though. Yeah, I guess I thought you were gonna dig in more too. So I got the burrito. I didn't want to be eating on all your.
Oh yeah, I should have probably told you too. I was like, I already ate before this, so I'm not gonna eat all this, and we'll just share it. But I also wasn't expecting you to get an actual burrito. I thought you were gonna get like tacos or something. So that's why I was like, oh. Here they serve street tacos, so they're like this big. I usually get like 6 of them when I eat just tacos. Yo, what's up, Kichi? How's it going? We're at a Mexican food spot called 5 Star Australia's. It's my buddy Lee. He'll be joining us on the road trip. Just picked him up at the airport from John Wayne. He just flew in from Arkansas. This nacho plate was like this tall earlier. I destroyed most of it. I usually eat all of it on stream, but I kind of ate a meal before I picked them up, so I can't really finish.
Is that like a super spicy sauce or just like the one?
It's like a kind of like a chipotle hot sauce. Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of darker. So
Yeah.
I was thinking it was probably like.
I'm not really a fan. I usually just do this. But like the nachos, the way they are, is so good already that it doesn't even need salsa. I don't know if you agree with that. Like it was already flavorful without the salsa. Like my whole thing with like nachos and stuff like that, it's like if you actually need to put salsa and stuff on top of it, it means that there's not enough flavor.
Yeah.
You're covering something up.
I'm the same way with barbecue.
This is Lee. Do exclamation mark guest and then his Twitch channel and everything will come up. But yeah, Leaper Yar, or as the Ashton likes to say it, Leaper Arkansas.
Lee Perrier.
Yeah, Lee Perrier.
I always forget Dank Chat, it doesn't let you do the little, like in the main app, I always do the,
I think he needs a to-go box if possible.
and I always do like where you